Welcome to the studio at Africa's Green Economy Summit. Today we are joined in studio by Thami Manyathi, who is the head of eThekwini Transport Authority for the eThekwini Municipality. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So as the head of eThekwini Transport Authority, why do you think it's important to look at the opportunities presented by the green mobility space?
Well, look, in terms of looking at the climate change issue globally, the transport sector is a key contributor with regards to greenhouse gas emission. We're equally expected to be a strong player when it comes to dealing with the implications of climate change and even mitigating against climate change. So having summits and platforms like we've had for the past 2 days here is very important for us in the cities to gauge ourselves against our peers in terms of what it is that we are running with and picking up some lessons as well. So the peer-to-peer exchange and some of the networking opportunities that we've been able to have in the past 2 days are very important for our own growth and enhancement of plans and interventions we're planning in our own spaces. So that's been the benefit of being here.
And what do you hope this e-mobility revolution is going to bring to eThekwini Municipality?
It's massive. For us, I have to indicate that what we are expected to do as a transport authority is to contribute positively to the city's own climate action plan, and that involves the development of the bus rapid transit system, rolling out tram solutions in the inner city, and reviving commuter rail, all of which will contribute to reducing the emissions in the city. Now, what is important though in initiating programs of this nature is also analyzing the value chains that are associated with them, so that the communities and the country as a whole actually benefits from deployment of these new technologies, so that at the end of the day, it is not about us as cities or even as a country consuming technologies, but using the technology deployment to deal with a whole range of challenges that we have, unemployment, poverty, as well as still the differences in class, so to speak, inequality, as they call it. So they this can be used as a catalyst, for economic development and social inclusion. If we handle everything correctly.
Yeah. And I love that you touched on the people aspect of this green transition. Yeah. So how do you see the residents of eThekwini Municipality benefiting from this green mobility revolution?
I think what is going to be important is that we include people by design and not by default, which oftentimes is the case, because in that way you end up with more casualties. Whereas if we engage and challenge the different communities, get ideas from their part and ensure that they own this revolution, rather than just going along for a ride. That will do a lot to rekindle with the challenges that we're having around energy and so on. A lot of people in the country have become despondent. But I believe that if we were to take the bull by the horns and involve those communities in being at the forefront of generating solutions, that is what this country desperately needs right now.
And when we talk about generating solutions, have you seen any strategies or plans that have been adopted probably by foreign industry players that you think can be really helpful for the eThekwini Municipality District?
Well, look, yes. I mean, I think for us, look, in the main, we've joined the community under the, it's called Thami e-bus mission, which is a transformative urban mobility initiative, wherein we are collaborating with a few cities in Africa, Dar es Salaam, in Tanzania, Nairobi, is part of that, and Kampala, and Cote d'Ivoire, just to name a few. And it is interesting to see what is being done. In those countries, the aggressive role that is played, by government, certainly in Uganda, in promoting the local production, some of these vehicles, the energy, the focus on energy security, in Nairobi and Kenya, as a country. I think there's a lot we can learn, not only as eThekwini, but as South Africa, because what's the word? We become this ESCOM issue. Just it seems to detract, from us being innovative and understanding that it's not one solution that is going to do it, but it's a whole range of things that we need to get right. If we are wanting to address energy security for a while, we need ESCOM. We need to have them perform well, but we have to get on the road with the greener options, the renewable options, and not delay that and look any further. And the mix is what is going to be the solution for the country, in my view.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your views with us. I think they're really insightful, and I believe you viewers might agree. So let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.